Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, November 28th. You'll be interested to know today is Giving Tuesday. Every year on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, people take the time to kick off the holiday season by giving back to their community. Whether it is donating money to a charitable cause or volunteering, Giving Tuesday is a day set to benefit the community. Buckle up, folks, because there's 27 more days until Christmas. Now let's check out the weather in the San Diego area. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and 51 degrees with 56% humidity. Tonight, the sun will set at 4:42 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. It looks like we're in for a day of mostly sun with a high near 70. Light north wind becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Tonight, patchy fog after 10. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low around 53. North wind around 5 miles per hour. Looking ahead, we may be in for some rain. Wednesday, an area of low pressure off the Northern California coast will begin to drop southeast and weaken as it moves inland. This will bring periods of clouds, chances for showers, and cool weather over Southern California. There's still uncertainty on the timing and amount of rain expected, so stay tuned. Warmer and dry weather for the weekend and through at least the first half of next week. Now here is some info from surfline.com. Size tapers off today with smaller surf compared to Monday, but a handful of zones will offer fun leftovers. We will look for waist to stomach occasionally with chest-high surf at breaks with good exposure. Standouts in South San Diego are in the head-high range early. New modest south to southwest swell blends in, so expect fairly peaky shape at the beach breaks. The first high tide today will be 6.4 feet, right around 8:40 a.m., with a -1 foot low tide at 4 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 62 degrees for the water temperature. In the national weather, cold air to continue. Heavy lake effect snow across the Great Lakes. As cold air ushers in across the Great Lakes, heavy lake effect snow will continue across this area through Wednesday. The heaviest snow totals are expected downwind of Lakes Erie in Ontario, where up to 2 feet will be possible. Winds will also be gusty, causing snow to blow, making travel very difficult. High temperatures across these areas will also be 10 to 20 degrees below normal. And now a greeting from our sponsor. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real, south, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in the divine experience of their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini during lunch or just breeze through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5, so stop on by and grab a coffee and pastry to go. And don't forget to tell them Sunny sent you. In top news, Iceland's Fagradalsfjall volcano is on high alert after over 2 weeks of extreme seismic activity. Another recent earthquake swarm of about 300, with the strongest quake measuring 3.0 in magnitude, continues to raise concerns. The public safety level has been downgraded to alert phase, indicating a heightened risk. Grindavik residents, evacuated due to potential eruption threats, are allowed brief home visits. Damage to infrastructure, including the sewage system, may delay residents' return for months. Travel warnings include closed roads and the temporary closure of the Blue Lagoon Geothermal Spa. Despite the seismic activity, flights remain unaffected as of now. Now let's talk science and technology. October 2023 marked the warmest October globally, continuing a 5-month streak of record warm temperatures. The average global temperature was 2.41 degrees Fahrenheit above the 20th century average, setting a new record. This extends the trend of record warm Octobers for the past 10 years. Asia and South America experienced their warmest Octobers on record, while Africa, Europe, and North America had their second warmest. The year-to-date average global surface temperature also ranked as the warmest on record. Additionally, October set a record for the lowest global sea ice extent, primarily due to unprecedented Antarctic sea ice decline. And in the stock market, Coinbase's stock has surged 18% in a week following the U.S. government's $4.3 billion settlement with Binance. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong sees this as an opportunity to close a chapter in crypto's history, emphasizing the importance of adhering to regulations. Meanwhile, anticipation of a U.S. Bitcoin ETF contributes to increased inflows into digital asset investment products. The market's total assets under management have risen to $45.3 billion, the highest in over a year and a half, with Bitcoin products attracting significant investment. Bitcoin is up 10% in the last 30 days to just over $37,000, and Ethereum is up about 15% in the same time period to just over $2,000. Moving on to sports. On Monday Night Football, the Vikings were at home against the Bears. It was a defense-heavy game with minimal scoring until the end. The Bears came out victorious, winning 12-10. And in the NBA, the Lakers, playing on the road, lost to the 76ers, 138-94. In national hockey, the Kings and Ducks were off last night, but tonight, the Ducks are on the road taking on the Canucks. On to more of a local vibe in our community spotlight. We are working with local yoga studios to bring you some free classes. Here's what we love about yoga. Yoga embraces a comprehensive health strategy, fostering flexibility, reducing stress, and enhancing mental well-being. Combining physical activity and mindfulness, it positively impacts vitality. Scientific studies affirm its benefits, linking yoga to improved heart health, lowered blood pressure, and enhanced sleep. It's a well-supported avenue for physical and mental well-being in just a few mindful minutes daily. So keep an ear out in the coming weeks for your opportunity to try out some local spots and get the blood pumping. Namaste, my friends. And in entertainment news, here are the top concerts in San Diego this week. Stevie Nicks and Waddy Wachtel at SDSU, Mrs. Henry's tribute to the band at Belly Up, and singer-songwriter LP at Soma Live. Stevie Nicks and Waddy Wachtel's collaboration dates back to 1973, featuring classics from Nick's solo career and Fleetwood Mac. Mrs. Henry and Guest Honor, the band's timeless music at Belly Up on Sunday. LP, known for Lost on You, performs at Soma Live on Saturday. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the thought of the day. Don't chase success. Decide to get better every day and do great work, and then success will find you. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends. Whether you're heading to work, an event, or just enjoying the day, stay safe and enjoy yourself to the fullest. We'll be back tomorrow with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.